Hey guys, what's up? Coming at you with another grading reveal today. Today I'm going to be showing you a CGC reholder reholder and a full grading order. 33 cards total. Sorry, I messed the box up when I was trying to open that one up, but let's just get right to it. So this order, I would say they both came about the same time. They took about they took about a month. So I think the grading time said 45 to 60 days. There's a lot faster than that. The thing that kind of annoyed me is that these two boxes, they had to ship them separate. I'm assuming that's something to do with, but I watched a video on Scotty B Cards. This was after I sent these in. I've sent stuff into them before. I watched a video on Scotty B Cards and they said, oh, everything's in one spot. That's what it's nice and yada, yada, yada. Well, then why do you need to send two separate packages and charge me double shipping? So that's kind of annoying to me, but I'm sure there's a reason for that. These were all reholders. They were all 9.5s. I purchased them actually because they had the actual green. These went from the green label. This is the first time for me seeing the CGC black label. So like I said, these are all going to be 10s. I already know the grades on all these. Jordan Love, pretty sweet card. Some of these cards, I honestly, like this card, I bought it and I barely looked at it much. I just quick sent it in. I had a couple of them together. Devin Williams rookie. You're gonna see with this, a lot of this stuff isn't like the most crazy valuable stuff ever, but this is almost all modern stuff. And then the submission is a lot of different stuff. Vintage, modern, I guess. So one card in here I am quite perplexed by. I really don't know what happened with it. So I'll just pull them out in order, I guess. This is the last of the order. Adley Rutschman, Future Stars 9.5. Most of the ultra modern stuff did really, really well. I'll get into some more of the vintage and stuff, but I just thought this is a really cool card, these illusions. Before the season, I snatched up a bunch of Jordan Love cards. I figured I'd get several of them, and then I'd buy lots. Anything under essentially $2 a card, I was buying. So that's a really clean looking card, though. Look at Schmaltz right there. I guess maybe you didn't notice, but still, these holders are, my goodness. You forget until you pick them up and handle them again how clear and how nice the holders look and how cards look. I don't think it, like on videos and stuff, it's not, they're really nice. Pretty cool. Sal Frelick. That was the only autograph card. They still do that $2 extra for autographs. So so if you're not familiar with CGC and how they set up their thing, like their subscription membership type stuff, you pay, I think it's $150, but then you get $150 credit. So you used to get a credit towards the store. You don't get that anymore, but then it's like 10 at that level, it's like 10 and change per card. So I think I bought this quarter dings, but I think I bought this for a couple, like $2 or $3 this card, but it's nice. I mean, it looks nice. It's in really good condition. I'm gonna go around the back because that's the front of the order. Ted Williams. Some of these 59 footer cards are kind of fun. So that card, I'm a dad and I have a daughter, so it's Corbin Carroll, X Factor. Pulled this. Super clean looking card. So I actually looks like, almost looks like it's got a ding in it now that I didn't notice before, but I mean, it could have been there, but obviously it jumped up anyways. But I don't know if it can, right there you can see that's actually on the card. There's like a little ding, but like I said, I definitely didn't notice that beforehand. But Tyler Black, first edition, he's really crept into the top prospects rankings. So I'll be interested to see what happens with him this year, because he's probably past AAA at this point. And this was kind of the card that I didn't really understand at a 1.5, and I was like, well, maybe there's a crease in it, and there is a little crease, isn't there? But I kind of noticed it, but I didn't really think it was that bad. And I also don't really think it, I mean, I guess you can see it through the card. It's about right there. It's not very long, but I get it. It's a crease, but the card, obviously at a 1.5, looks, if you're looking at it from a distance away, I mean, it looks like a 4.5. So I don't know, whatever. It's a Jerry Kramer rookie card. Another card that's not like the most crazy valuable, but I wanted it slapped up. So if you guys have watched my channel, you saw me do the opening of this series of cards, and pretty cool. Gold foil, Reggie White. What really got me getting ready, that's actually the series that got me really getting ready to send off an order, because of this card actually is the one that I really wanted to be able to slab and put on display. And this one looked really nice. You know, all these are, this card looks pretty good though. You know, a little bit of corner issues down here and then on the back, but other than that, just kind of fun, I guess. You know, I watch videos and I like, you know, that's not a grail card or anything like that, but that's, the funny thing about it is, you know, if people want to get on you about what you send in or collect or whatever, who cares? Like, if I'm displaying it in my house, why should it matter to you? If I want to spend $10 to put it in a case to put it on display, if I have folks over at my house sometime and they want to say hi and chat about it, like, that's what it's about, right? Elroy Hirsch, rookie, Hall of Famer. Kind of cool. Wisconsin guy. 1957. That card's in good condition. This one does have the plastic sleeve on it, because it's not like a standard width. That's one thing I would say is I don't really like plastic sleeves in any of them. I like my last CGC order, there was a plastic sleeve. It was, I think, actually less noticeable, but because it was cut like right around the card, it doesn't, you know, see if it moves at all. So it's actually in there pretty good, like it's not moving around or anything, so that's good. So that's nice. But yeah, you know, you can see it under it that it's all right. I'll speed it up here a little bit. Some modern and some more of some of the better cards coming here. This card's out of 176, excuse me. The Independence Day. Corbin Burns fan, probably getting traded, but he's got 1 year left with the Brewers. I guess I'll do it. Have enjoyed him while we had him, or I can look back and say, I guess, in the future that I enjoyed watching him pitch. So, Rafi Devers out of it, and a 10 first Bowman paper. I have several Devers rookies and first Bowmans nowadays. 62 tops, batting leaders. So we got 4. I don't have many Roberto Clemente type. I thought this one was nice, so looks real good. Probably hard to see with this really old table in the background on that wood grain of the card, huh? All right, moving on. Second one of these, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize I sent this card in twice. So I'll probably just sell one of them, but I just didn't realize not super valuable, but I wanted it slabbed up. I didn't realize that this one obviously looks a lot nicer based on the centering, but I mean, this one looks good too. I don't know. It's just funny. I didn't realize that I sent it in twice, and I was looking at my my list afterwards. When I say my list, my packing slip, and I was like, what the heck did I do? Did I accidentally mess up the entry? And I guess I didn't even realize I sent it in twice. So that's how. This is a short print of Christian Yelich. Yeah, I was wondering about this. I think this was a really clean card, but I was wondering if the centering was going to be close enough to get a 10. It obviously isn't. You can see it's a little thick on this side. It's not super noticeable actually, but it is there. So going back and forth with the modern and vintage for the most part. That's got some surface damage too. I really didn't notice that, but it didn't matter. I probably would have sent it in anyways, but most a clean card, 58 tops. I've got the Hank already in that, they have the same colors, and I got the Spawn in here too. So I think I bought these at a card show actually. But the centering on them this one especially is really rough, but it still looks nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of nice. All right, I got a couple. This is the one I was looking for too. I was super happy these gemmed up. Well, when I say these, I mean I got one of the black. So a while ago, I bought not the black, but because these aren't actually numbered, but they are short printed by quite a bit. So I bought one of these, and I went to send it in for my first order, and I may or may not have dropped it and clipped a corner. So it's actually probably still like a 9.5 card, but if you knew that I dropped it and looked at it, you can see the corners clipped just a touch. 74 tops, and it's Hank Aaron. So I do like the labels. I'll tell you the CSG labels. I'll give you a side by side here quick. Are pretty. I like the old ones maybe better. This is the first card I'm grabbing here quick. Sorry, but you can see, the old labels were primarily black with yellow writing. The new ones are primarily black with white writing. I guess there's really not much of a difference. I mean, but just for side-by-side comparison's sake, there you go. So they are still the exact same slabs, and they still stack the same, at least from what I can see. So Bob Uecker, I have his rookie card sitting there, and I think like a 5.5 or a 6, and it looks really sweet. Pretty nice card. Scherzer, rookie. This is actually kind of a hard card. It was really hard for me to, when I was sending it in, trying to decide. I don't know if you can really tell, but it doesn't have like a smooth surface. It's like raised. And so I was having a hard time deciding. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice how bad the centering was on the back of this card. I probably wouldn't have sent it in if I'd have known that. But I mean, it's going to be something I'm going to keep, a PC card for a future Hall of Famer rookie. But that centering in the back is actually really bad. Kind of funny how you sit there and do it. Now you sit here and do a reveal, and after they're graded, you realize, oh my gosh, I really messed that one up. I didn't look this one over nearly as much as my last one, but there's a lot of cards I was sending in just to get slabbed either way. So, and this is the base, the legend, the making. maybe one of my favorite insert sets of all time, but also one of my favorite insert sets because they only did it 1 year versus having it every year. You know, like they started rerunning the black gold and stuff like that, and it's like, well, it doesn't really, you know, kind of loses its luster a little bit when you repeat them every year. So 72 tops, 71 home run leaders, Stargell and Aaron and Lee May. Pretty nice card. Another sleeve under it. I probably mentioned I watched the Scotty B's been doing a series with Andy Broom, the head, I guess, grader person on the sports side at CGC. They're trying to get different holders not different holders, but holders that will fit different size cards. And I guess that's one of my biggest gripes with CGC, is that they, you know, you have this really, really nice holder, and then all of a sudden you have a sleeve in it. And it just really, I just think it detracts from the look. So corners aren't as good on this as I thought, but I thought this card looked a little, I mean, the centering is really good. The surface was really good. I think the backside is the back corners aren't too great, but a little fuzziness, I guess. So, well, not a bad card though. All right, another card that I really wanted to send in. Excellent 5 on this card, which is the year that Maris broke the home run record, or set the home run record. So that's why I like this card. It's got both Maris and Mantle on it. Looks super, super good though. Super nice displayed, and it will definitely be out and being shown for me. Last card, 2006 Justin Verlander rookie card. I mean, Verlander's probably the most consistently good pitcher of my generation up to this point, you know. So, yeah. So that's my last. Here, I'll give you the financials and stuff on the bottom of this. So I can give you the back page. Actually, it doesn't even have them on here. Another big gripe of mine with CGC is that, not that it's like the biggest deal in the world, but they actually don't tell you when they're going to charge you. So like the small order for CGC, that was the reholder came out of my bank account. Like SGC, when you put in an order, you pay for it, and you ship it off. CGC, you put in an order, you pack it up, send it off, and then whenever they get to it is whenever they get to it, and you have no idea. Now, they give you estimations and all that stuff, but it's not that big of a deal. You know, I think it ended up being, because I still had the credit from when I renewed my subscription, I still had quite a bit of money left from that. So I had, you know, well, I had all of it, obviously, but so it was $150 credit, $130 for the subscription. So you actually get $20 back from them. So you get two free graded cards essentially, but that's just if you have continued annual service. So yeah, so they just kind of randomly. So like this one actually went through a lot faster than I thought it was going to, and I wasn't really ready for it. So not a big deal, but it was like, because they used some of the credit for the reholder, so it ended up being, you know, like $200 or $300 out of my bank account, like just kind of randomly. So I guess that's my only gripe. Or like send an email like, hey, you're gonna get X number of dollars taken out of your bank account. I don't have a financial summary at all. They used to send one. I don't have a financial summary of what I was charged. They didn't explain that at all. In the past, I've had cards that were sent back because it didn't fit their holder, and I was supposed to have back then, a $12 credit, you know? And so this is all you get. So there's no financial explanation at all, which I just realized, and they used to send one, and now I'm kind of annoyed with it. So, I don't know. It's fine, but I like their holders, and I like their process and stuff like that for the most part. It's just that those are a few things that I guess if you're gonna get me to tell you to fix something on their side, I would ask them to fix that. A couple things. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.